Hey, what's up? It's Charm Ladonna, and I'm sitting here at the headquarters, my mixtape headquarters, with my guy Tom G.
Yeah.
I mean, thanks for coming out.
I appreciate you having me.
And I was, before the cameras was rolling, I was commenting him on this beautiful African print artwork right here. It's amazing.
Right.
And you styling, I'm with it.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got your I learned that like the gold is like trophies. Like,
oh yeah.
Dudes been telling me like, yo, Charm, the gold in the mouth is trophies. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Or the gold around is all trophies.
Yeah.
I see you got your trophies.
Yeah, I gotta have trophies.
I'm with it. Could I have a chain before you leave?
Most definitely. Take one back to Compton with you.
Yeah, you already know. I'm with it. I always take something though after every interview. So okay, when you said that, let's start off by your voice, because even when you walked in, you're like, hey, what's up? I'm like, yo, your voice is so raspy.
Right.
As a kid, I used to like scream in the pillow when I was sick to get my voice to be raspy because I let it sound.
Right.
Your voice always been like that, like it's.
Yeah.
It works for your music. You know what I'm saying? You sound bomb on tracks.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine that he always teased me because my little son, he always screaming and hollering, like he just any little thing he just scream, like he'll scream for hours. Mm-hmm. And my homeboy be like, that's what you was doing, that's why your voice like that now.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what I was gonna ask you. Were you screaming as a kid? I told you. Or do you remember as a kid your voice always kind of having like that, like?
I can remember when I was a kid, my voice didn't get deep. Like a lot of my friends started talking like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all of us was going through puberty at the same time. And I'm like, damn, why my voice not like theirs? You know what I'm saying? But the whole time it just was a whole nother ball game going on, and it's how it is.
Yeah, and it works.
Yeah, a lot of people be like, man, he sound just like he sound on the track.
That's what I was like, you do. That's what I'm like.
And I was like, nah.
When you walked in, you was like, hey, what's up? I was like, yo, he sound like the track.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. Speaking of tracks, you got a lot of music out there. You got like 10, is it 10? Like a lot of.
Well, I got 10 strobe musics.
Right.
But I got like total mixtapes. I probably got like 20, right? Like 20, yeah.
You putting in work.
Yeah.
So when did you start with music? Like when did you know that was the way you wanted to go?
Well, I always, since I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, since I was a kid, I've been like doing music. My mama, first of all, like she came up in the church playing the piano, and my daddy was like one of the more popular DJs in the Tampa area, you know what I'm saying? So it was always in me. And as I was coming up, I used to sit in the music room and watch my daddy make tapes, and that's how he would make his money to pay our bills, you know what I'm saying, selling tapes. He used to make sure that the sound was all clear and make sure that there wasn't no air in the tape. Every song that went off, he bringing another, mixing another one in. So it just always been something that just been in me. And then like probably when I turned like 9 or 10, I went outside one time and they was out there spitting. And one of my big homies, he was a little older than me, he was like, man, what's up, little Tommy, let me hear you spit something.
Yeah.
And I spit it. And when I spit it, like it blowed them. And I was like, oh, this shit for real. Like I can do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I was still playing football. That was my number one dream. Football.
Okay.
Yeah, I had an NFL dream. You know what I'm saying? I went all the way I went all the way through high school and did I did 1 year of college football, you know what I'm saying? But shit ain't work out because you know how you get distracted and that shit just don't work.
You got distracted. At least you being honest.
Yeah. So yeah,
don't get distracted with music though. You gotta keep going because you
no.
own to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I done been through it all with this music shit, man. As far as just shit, straddling the fence with the streets and music. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like now I'm just full time with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't finna trick me off the street. Now I see that it's been working. It's feeding my family. I'm paying my bills off this shit. So I can't do nothing but that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you have? Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you have your own kind of label situation going on?
Yeah. I got my own label situation. Team Fetti Inc. That's my label. That's me and a couple of my partners. That we come up together, and shit, we just what I'm saying, making it happen. We got other artists that's on the label as well.
Yeah.
And,
like up and coming, like.
Yeah, cause like my little brother, he right up under me, and then him and all his partners, and we got a female artist by the name of Shia Lamore. We got a group of 3 individuals, which is all 3 of my little brothers called the UFOs. And
so are these all like Florida based, like Miami based?
Yeah, we all Tampa.
Oh, Tampa. Yeah. So you're from Tampa.
Yeah.
So some viewers may not know exactly who you are, where you come from. Can you give me just like a little insight on like your story? Like if you know what I'm saying, had to break down your story.
Right. Tampa, Florida, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? The biggest you know what I'm saying, like MC in the game in Tampa, Florida, and that's like stat wise, that's like however you want to look at it. You know, ain't no denying that. When you come to Tampa, like Tom G, that's gonna be the main name that you. Yeah. And I ain't taking nothing from nobody else. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking facts on that. You feel me? Like,
facts.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just speaking on, you know, how much work that I put in the game, and you know what I'm saying, and that benefit that is reaping from that. So like, yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Shit, we are Tampa 813. Like when you come through there, you know, you gonna hear about us most definitely.
No, for sure. And then you just, which is crazy, you just went viral with that So Gone, right?
Yeah, the So Gone challenge.
Gone challenge. Yeah. Yo, I was low key want to do a So Gone challenge. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do one. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you think it was gonna like move like that?
Nah, not really. I like, to be honest with you, I did it. And I knew it was gonna get some views, but I didn't know that, like, I ain't know Trick was gonna repost it.
Right, because you got mad love.
Yeah, I ain't know Freeway was gonna feel it. How he, like, I had like some of the big time OGs coming in.
Yeah, but what does that mean to you though? You know,
I mean, that's big, man. For me to have somebody like, you know what I'm saying? I only really physically met Trick one time, me being from Florida, you know what I'm saying? But I always looked up to him. You feel me? As a jit. So like, for me to see. We had a conversation one time and we was vibing, you know what I'm saying? And we was in Hollywood Nights in Tampa in the strip club and shit, and we was vibing. He real cool dude. But yeah, for me to just see him repost that and be like, this nigga killed this shit, like that was big for me. Right. I was like, wow, dog. Like when I was, you know, 11 years old, and even when I was 15 and 16 and this nigga was dropping all that shit, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, I ain't never know that I'd get this nigga attention to the point where he'll put me on his social site. You know, in hindsight, you know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
Like, yeah, this shit was crazy.
I mean, what even made you do it, the So Gone challenge? Just because everybody was doing it, it was like, yo, I'm gonna hop on it. I mean, first of all, everybody loves I love Monica.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I love that song.
Right.
So
but see, I didn't even follow the guidelines of the So Gone challenge. I just spit on it. See, everybody else was doing like talking about relationships and shit.
Yes.
But true. I felt like that put you kind of like in. I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna just get on this. I can cuss, right?
Yeah, you can do what you want to do. Then be yourself.
I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna just get on this bitch and just spit. So what happened was this dude who I knew from Alabama, he had came in the DM. He was like, man, nigga, you need to kill this shit. Stop playing. So I was like, all right, give me like 10 hours. I'll do it.
Yeah.
So I did the shit, and that shit went crazy.
That's crazy. That's mad love, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. So outside of that, do you have new music?
Yeah, I'm working on new music, but my latest mixtape, which is on My Mixtapes, is the prequel.
Yes.
It's kind of like I call it the prequel because it's like a appetizer to the tape that I'm getting ready to drop called Cushion Cups 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did the Kodak No Flock, and I just did a bunch of like freestyles and shit and fucked around. I did a couple originals and shit like that, but it's called the prequel. So you look up Tom G the prequel. That's my latest body of work on My Mixtape.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of artists from the Miami area or just Florida in general that like feel like they putting Florida on. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Do you have that kind of? Because I've been interviewing a lot of people. Do you have that kind of like? It's not ego, but it's like pride, it's confidence. You know, that you are the one from Florida. You know.
Well, the way I look at it like this. It's like, it's governments, right? Mm-hmm. Well, let's look at it like this. It's sections, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I look at it like, you got certain people that's known for holding down that section, but it all sums up to like a Voltron thing, like a Megatron, where we create the big Florida thing, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. Like, so I look at it like, okay, you got your, I ain't gonna start naming niggas because I know too many niggas, but you might have, you know, this man and this man from Miami that's doing their thing. Then you might have me and 2 or 3 others from Tampa that's doing our thing. Then you might have somebody from Jacksonville that's doing their thing. You might have somebody from St. Pete, and, you know, so on and so forth, Orlando. But we all create Florida. So you can't really look at it like, oh, I'm putting Florida on. Like if we looked at it like that, let's just be honest. Like right now, like Kodak right now is popping from Florida like to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
sure.
And a lot of niggas won't even tell you that because niggas be hating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Like that's how I look at it. I look at it in sections. But even in sections, them boys holding Pompano down. Like, you know what I'm saying? They holding the 954 down. That's Choo Choo, Big Shot. That's my nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Coley P, Kodak, and it's more than them too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like everybody just doing their job and holding Florida down. I just feel like once the world just they coming. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Yeah. So once the world get a hold of it, it's over with.
I mean, that's why I think it's a great platform that we have something like My Mixtapes, right? Because My Mixtapes is almost known for like putting the underdogs on.
Right, and that's what I appreciate about y'all.
And which is dope. We just got to make sure the underdogs don't get on and then be leaving. Cause y'all be trying it out there. Y'all be getting on and then saying bye My Mixtapes. Nah, it's always My Mixtapes.
Right.
But what does something like My Mixtapes mean to you? You know what I mean? Like in your artistry and what you're doing, because you're independent.
Right. I mean, like I was just telling bro, what I'm saying? My mixtapes, man, like it really mean a lot for me, to me, what I'm saying, for y'all to let me come in and I'm in y'all office, what I'm saying? I'm in the headquarters. I can't go to World Star headquarters. I can't go to all these other companies' headquarters. I never been there, so I can't speak for that experience, what I'm saying? But what I can say, I've been in My Mixtapes. So guess what that is? That's home to me. Okay then, so now that explains the relationship there, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I appreciate y'all helping me start, basically the world don't know me yet, so I'm still starting from the bottom. I may not be on the bottom of the Tampa thing, because what I'm saying, I've been doing my thing there, but as far as the world, what I'm saying, I'm starting from the bottom. So this is like growth. This is like My Mixtape saying, look, we believe in what you're doing and we want to watch you grow. We want to see this shit grow and we gonna help you.
Yeah,
so that's what My Mixtape means to me.
Do you, like you said, you want to grow, you want to push and be more of a world renowned artist, right? As we could say.
Right.
How long do you think, if you could put a timeline on it, like what would you give yourself? Because we all put timelines on ourselves. Like I gotta have this, by this.
Well,
like
see,
how do you move?
I always did that. Like it's like how can I put it? Time is just it's crazy, because like you'll put yourself in a time box and then shit may not go how you wanted to go, but then as soon as you getting ready to let up, some shit come through. But that's just God. That's how God works. So I leave it in God's hands, and I know that, and I trust that God gonna make it happen for me. And you know what I'm saying, I got faith in that, so I don't even really look at it like time. I know it's gonna happen in due time. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Right.
This is just a question you don't even have to answer.
Right.
It's your choice. I find that when dudes come off the street or whatever and they transition into rap, it gets kind of hard if they're not making the money they made in the street, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you experience that? Have you experienced that?
Yeah.
Like, are you like, you have that balance, like, damn, I need to go back to the street, like I need to get my money up, because you're funding yourself.
Right. And that's crazy. It's crazy that you asked that, because the time thing goes into that. Because when I decided, okay, this how I was going on. This, let me give you like a small.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, boom. So I was in the street, right? So, the last time I got in trouble, you know what I'm saying? My mama, she real like God fearing. Like I told you, she came up in the church, you feel me? So she was like, you just gotta let go and let God. So I'm like, man, I hear you, but shit, I gotta get this money. I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm in a frustrated state at that point. Like, man, I ain't making no money. You told me to leave the streets alone. God gonna bless me, but this shit is taking forever. And I can remember this shit. Like, this shit just like, man, just hold on. I'm telling you, just hold on. And then by the time I made 2 mixtapes called Pressure Bust Pipes and Cushion Cups. But in between that time of the other tapes I was making, I was broke. I was like, because I was trying to let the streets go, because I know I couldn't straddle the fence no more, or I was gonna totally lose all I invested into this music shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Time and everything, blood, sweat, and tears. And then out of the blue, you know what I'm saying, shit started working for me.
Look
and then
at
it's
God.
Like, yeah.
See?
So that's the time thing.
Your mama be knowing. You better have faith.
Yeah.
No, that's interesting you say that. I always want to get that perspective from artists, because sometimes I feel like people only see, the glitz and glam, because that's what we, in social media, and that's what we have to sometimes portray ourselves as, right? Especially being on a platform, people look up to what that is.
Right.
So to hear you say that, it lets people know that you're real.
Right.
You know what I mean? You are your music. You are what you're talking about. You're not some kind of like fake ass,
right? Like I can't,
ass.
Yeah, I can't even digest that kind of music.
You know what I mean?
I listen to it to a certain extent, but I can't even digest that kind of music because it ain't realistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the music that's popping today, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's kind of like, it's leading people in the wrong direction as far as reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's masking reality. So, like, that's my lane. that which is kind of like left wide open to like still speak the real, like, you know what I mean, the struggle. There's people out here, it's way more people struggling than people balling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with it. You feel me? I'm always talk the struggle because that's what's really real. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
Do you have any artists that you would like, you know, potentially like to collab with? Be it like local artists, be it, you know, artists that's on right now. Like who you feel like is just, you know?
Well, I always like to work with all the Florida artists.
Okay.
That's like making names and popping. Like we just, you know what I'm saying, like my dog Chaotic, like my dog Iceberg. We are in Moot Boy. We just get on the phone and kick it. You know what I'm saying? And we joke. You know what I'm saying? We get drunk together. We smoke together. We just, you know,
sure.
That's the vibe. I like that kind. I like the underdog vibe. You know, it's some big dogs in the game that I would love to work with them, but you know what I'm saying? I like the underdog vibe. Cats that's on the come up just like me, you know what I'm saying, that ain't there yet, but like in our city we that man.
Yeah, I get you. But here's my question: when you not the underdog no more, you still gonna be with the underdogs, man?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, you still gonna be going back, like, yo, giving back, like, you know what I mean, putting people on. Are you that guy? Or you the guy?
I want to be that guy because we don't have that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing from nobody. Like, I mean, even like big homie like Ross put niggas on from Miami. He reached out to niggas from Miami and put niggas on. You know what I'm saying? You know, all the other big dogs in the game, they done reached out to some people from Florida and put niggas on. But I want to be that nigga that's like that Master P for Florida. Like, you know how Master P just had a roster. Nigga, your album dropping next week. Your album dropping, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to cut you this check, y'all niggas. And if you fuck it up, that's on you. But we going to give everybody a chance. Any nigga with talent, any nigga that's raw, that's hot, we going to make sure we try to keep your mind right and put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I'm with it.
Because I know how it feel to be stuck and like niggas won't help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
So just to go, because we talk about time, I want to give you like a time question. Where you see yourself in 3 years? Where you see yourself in 5 years? Where you see yourself in 10 years? And that could even not even be for rap. Do you feel like you gonna own stores? You know what I'm saying? Like Ross own Wingstop. So people like, what's your, if you could like write out, because I tell everybody I'm big in like manifesting.
Right.
You know, so you see it, you believe it, pray about it, it comes.
Right.
What's your like end goal?
In 3 years, I plan to be full-fledged into the filming world, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm into. Like right now, I'm shooting a documentary for my city.
Oh, dope. Okay.
It's
right now? Yeah,
it's called In the Trenches, Tampa in the Trenches.
Okay.
And it's the reason why I'm doing that is because I feel like we so slept on. So I'm gonna bring it to the world, and actually I'm gonna release it with my mixtapes. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, so I'm working on that. So I plan to be full-fledged into the film world and a little deeper than what I am now. My clothing line, I plan to have me a store. You know what I'm saying? I plan to definitely be at least selling 100,000 independent.
Man, you better come with it.
Yeah.
All right. So are you like against label? Are you against like that major label situation?
Yeah, nah, I ain't against it. I'm just against the situations that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm against the bullshit deals. I ain't against the label situation. If the label situation right, then it's right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I respect how niggas like 2 Chainz did it. Like, this nigga, after he got out of his deal with Ludo them, this nigga just built his shit up until he was $1 million nigga, and they had to cut that kind of check. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at, or like a Nipsey Hussle type of nigga.
Yeah.
Somebody like that. Like, I ain't with the 30,000 and the 50,000 deals, and then y'all got the whole control of my situation for
and
some
then you
shit
owe the money back, and then
for
all
some
that.
shit that I go and make in 2 months, 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing shows and shit, like, or out there on the grind selling my product, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so that's what I'm against as far as that. That's why I always be hollering the independent shit. Cause really with independent, man, you feed yourself. Just like how my mixtapes finna do the shit where we get the on y'all out, we can sell merch and y'all gonna print up all the shit. That's easy money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's easy money, and all you got to do is just create that demand for yourself, and you can eat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yo, you on. You knew. You said, I'm ready for my interview.
Yeah,
you knew that. Yo, I'm with it for sure. Okay, so, I mean, you know, my mixtapes, like I said, we support the underdog. And we appreciate you coming out here, you know.
Right. I appreciate y'all having me.
Just sharing your story. Because, like I said, there's, some people who don't know.
Right.
Or this side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My big thing is like I like to interview people so that people can understand that not all rappers are dumb. Not all rappers are on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We're intellects and businessmen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm finding. At the end of the day, I'm finding that most of the people I'm interviewing, even outside of our interviewing, like having the cameras on, these people with dreams, businessmen, they come from, we all have our story.
Right.
But we got the dream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the whole objective is to grow. Like, you don't want to be the same street gutter nigga that didn't know nothing when you first came in the business 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? You want to grow. Like, that's what I respect about, some of my homies, some of my colleagues, I call them my classmates because we do music together. Niggas like Iceberg and them, like, niggas growing. Niggas is learning. Niggas is seeing what's up, seeing, like, how to get that check. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what we own. Like, I can't really be around you if you just still, like, doing the dumb shit and not really, your mind ain't in the right direction.
For sure. So, I mean, thanks for being real and sitting down with us.
Yeah. What up, what's happening, man? It's the kid, Tom G, straight from the 813. You already know what it is, man. Live with My Mixtapes, man. You already know what it is, man. Straight up. Fuck with it.